Have you ever noticed how some people seem to earn money without really doing anything? Like their wealth grows quietly in the background, while everyone else keeps grinding 9 to 5 just to stay afloat. It almost feels unfair, like there's a secret rule book that only the rich get to read. But the truth is, the wealthy don't chase money the same way the rest of the world does. They design systems that keep paying them even when they sleep, even when they're traveling, and even when they're not thinking about money at all. These aren't the typical passive income hacks you read about online. No affiliate links, no YouTube ads, no side hustles that need your daily attention. What the rich create are what I call invisible income streams. Money flows that can't be easily seen, tracked, or even explained unless you know where to look. The kind that doesn't show up on flashy social media posts, but quietly compounds behind closed doors. Imagine owning a piece of a company that nobody knows you own, or earning profit from data others generate without ever touching it. The wealthy have mastered turning hidden value into real cash flow, something that feels more like a living ecosystem than a job. They understand one crucial idea. Money is just energy, and if you learn how to direct it properly, it starts moving by itself. Most people think the goal is to earn more, but the rich think differently. They focus on removing themselves from the earning process entirely. They look for asymmetry, small effort, outsized reward. That's why they pour money into assets that keep multiplying, even when the economy slows down. For example, some buy fractional ownership in boring but essential industries, like water rights, data storage, or energy infrastructure. These things never go viral online, but they're the arteries of civilization. Every time someone turns on a faucet, uploads a file, or switches on a light, a tiny stream of income quietly moves toward the people who had the foresight to invest in it decades ago. It's not luck, it's perspective. The wealthy don't ask, "How do I make money today?" They ask, "How can I create something that makes money without me?" That's the invisible switch that separates the rich from the tired middle class. They also use information the way most people use labor. A small insight, a regulation change, a shift in consumer behavior, a tax loophole, can be worth millions if applied early. Think about it. The internet didn't just create billionaires from apps. It created billionaires from bandwidth, from server farms, and from the wires that made the apps possible. That's invisible income, earning from the foundation, not the spotlight. Some of them even build private lending networks where money circulates within a small circle of trusted investors, earning interest month after month, never touching a public bank. To outsiders, it looks like wealth just appears, but in reality, it's engineered through patience and quiet positioning. The irony is that many rich people live modestly because they don't need to show their wealth. It's working for them in silence. That's what makes it invisible, not secret, just unseen by those too busy looking in the wrong places. The real key is mindset. They think in decades, not days. They know that the first stream of invisible income might take years to set up, but once it's running, it never stops. It keeps spinning, feeding new ideas, funding new ventures, and buying them freedom piece by piece. And here's the twist. Anyone can build one if they stop chasing quick wins and start creating systems that don't rely on their daily energy. You don't need millions to begin. You just need to think like a builder instead of a worker. Maybe it starts with digital assets, a niche product that sells itself, or a tiny investment in something boring but necessary. Over time, it becomes your quiet engine. The wealthy have simply learned that money moves toward silence. It doesn't need attention. It needs direction. So next time you see someone living freely while everyone else keeps hustling, remember, the difference isn't luck or privilege. It's architecture. They built invisible bridges that carry money to them while the rest of the world still digs for gold in the dirt. And maybe, just maybe, the secret isn't about chasing the next big thing. It's about learning how to disappear from the equation and still get paid. That's how the truly wealthy stay rich long after the noise fades away.